Wait a second, exactly, and then hold, 2, 3. Big muscles doesn't necessarily mean the real strength. Can this bodybuilder do one of the hardest handstand push-ups, that is the 90-degree handstand push-up in calisthenics? Let's find out.
Help me, help me.
Help me. Welcome to another video of Body Connection. Today I have a special guest. There is a colleague, Coach Coursey, and he's a bit different than all the person that we had on the channel because he's more into bodybuilding, something new that we bring on the channel. And today we're gonna have a nice collaboration to understand a little bit his way of training, but also to understand, can a person that is so muscular and also so heavy do and work through calisthenics, progress and skills. So please introduce yourself and say something about what is your mission, what you're doing.
Okay, so my name is Coach Coursey. My mission is to help men that have lost their way, are out of shape, become shredded, more disciplined, and I'm an accountability coach as well as a nutrition coach.
Good, so you're working more into online, right?
Yes.
Online with people, coaching them through the whole process, and nutrition is one of the key points when it comes to training also and having bigger results, because most of the time, even in my own coaching, people spend an hour and a half with you in the training, but then 23 hours a day, they're not, obviously you don't know what they're doing, so it's really not easy to have the real results. So that's really powerful. I'm gonna leave all the description of his channel and so you can follow and have some more info. Today we're gonna try something very powerful that is one of the heaviest and strongest move in calisthenics, that is a 90-degree handstand push-up. The reason for that, because that's the mastery of the strength. So we have strength and muscles. But here we have to add a body awareness and control, being able to control the move and all through actually the move. When it comes to 90-degree handstand push-up, to break it down, we have a main position that is the handstand. You don't have to hold the handstand for a long time, even just for a few seconds. But then from there, we have to go all the way into pushing through the waistline. It means the whole body have to be horizontal, and we need to push from the waistline by using strength, but in the same time, control of the body. And then we need to be able to press and go back again to the handstand. So it's a pretty technical move, but let's see how we can break it down and make it happen.
That seems like a difficult one. I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get this, guys.
Let's
all
see.
right? We don't give up. Let's go.
So our first movement is gonna be a handstand hold. We're gonna just go jump into the handstand. So I know, and I saw him moving in the gym. This is why we connected and we wanna do this video, because he have amazing strength, but when it comes to calisthenics, he really like it and trying to go into the movement, and he have the movements. But most of the time, people who jump into the handstand, they have a strength, but they're lacking of fully engaging and opening the shoulders and engaging the core. So what we're gonna do, first thing, we're gonna go into a handstand, jump into the position, then finding and engaging the core. We wanna hold this for 5 seconds. This will be the first move to unlock, and we're ready.
All right, I got this. Let's see.
So you see, when I jump into the handstand, I'm trying to point fully my legs. I don't let my legs bend because otherwise the legs will pass over.
Okay. Now, am I trying here?
You're trying, exactly.
Okay.
So our first mission is to complete 5 seconds handstand hold. You got it, easy. Jump and point everything.
Oh.
Wait a second, exactly, and then hold. 2, 3.
I got 3.
You got this, bro, it's easy. So he's technically doing a handstand push-up already as the first move. I know you want to work on the strength, but we want to work on the technique. Exactly, I'm gonna help you. Press all the way up, press, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. So, this is very good. What I like is that you understand the meaning of engaging the core. If you will do this by yourself, it can happen easily that your legs are passing, okay, and the core is not engaged. But this time, because you know that there was a support, your legs was forward. When it comes to handstand, very important, now we use parallels, okay, a little bit higher. This one can be a little bit scary. but we have something very important that is overbalance and unbalance. When I jump into a handstand, I cannot just hope that I will be fully straight. What I'm doing, the moment I'm falling forward, right, I go into overbalance, I will push back with my hands. The moment I'm falling backward, I will push back. So with parallels, it's technically leaning, holding, leaning backward. My hands will constantly work. You got a first move, we're gonna go into second. Okay, so what we have to understand, that person that is so muscular, and also for him, this is the first time ever trying something like this. It can be completely unnatural and unused to push from the waistline. So I decided to add one more movement just to make him understand how the core needs to work. So we call this a planche pseudo push-up. So technically, from here, the most important part is obviously the scapula, but let's say that I want to put my legs together. I bring my legs all the way forward. I squeeze my glutes, posterior pelvis. I push my shoulders forward into scapula. I don't have to over, but I'm just protracting and sending the scapula down. Now look what I'm gonna do. From here, I'm slightly leaning even more forward. I just wanna keep everything intense. Hold, and then push, 2, 3, everything is straight. Everything come with me, lean, 2, 3, stop, push, 2, 3, and stop. You see, every time I go forward, I'm gonna try to push with protraction of the scapula, but in the same time keep everything tight. My goal is to go with the hips all the way into middle, leaning forward, but keep all the time everything tight. If the core a little bit disconnect, you need to master that. Here, and then go down, 2, 3, perfect. And then push, 2, 3, and then to complete, you just protract, that's it.
Like this?
And now only one thing, try to do it with your legs completely together. And then, very important, we have to go all the way up here.
Okay.
Perfect, don't collapse, exactly, and then push, 2, 3, and complete. Okay. Stop, exactly, that was the one. Because you see, here is about awareness. Am I going too deep and I'm going too low? But the whole point is to keep everything so tight, because here, we say before, there is a lot of strength. There is, yes, obviously technique, but then we have coordination with the body and we have control. So many things are going on.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do the movement that everybody knows, and that's the push-up. But in order for us to unlock the movement for 90 degree, being able to hold the body and pushing from the waistline, we're gonna do a floating 90 degree push-up. What I mean by that, I will go into pushing position. Instead of working normally, right? This will be the normal push-up, engaging my core, pushing the scapula, standing down, locking my arms. Instead of doing the normal push-up, what I have to do is lean more forward, then lean as much as I can, bring my body, tense everything, and then push all the way back. Lean, waistline, and press everything back. See, you have to imagine in your head that when you lean, you want to reach straight line and press all the way back. So pressing from the waistline.
Okay.
Don't jump.
Oh, okay.
And press. So you have to lean enough that your body come by himself away and go back.
Is that it?
This is very heavy, but when you lean forward, imagine that you just want to put your full leg straight. You don't go up.
Okay.
Lean, hold for a few seconds, and then push back.
Woo!
If you see, this is really hard because
This is the one right here. Ready?
this is really hard. Imagine that what you have to do is lean enough that you're gonna press from your waistline. If your hands are here, your body is not coming up.
All right.
Lean, 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 tense everything, exactly, and then push back up. And then, once you have the right technique, it's all about making things effortlessly. You have everything, you squeeze everything, you lean, look how everything is tight, 2, 3, stop. Very nice. We're going with the next one.
Okay.
We want to use now, it's going to be a 90 degree handstand negative, okay? So here, the only one important key point is to be able to jump in the handstand. You have to be strong and jump fast enough into a handstand so you don't lose any energy. Once you're into a handstand, you have to lean enough slowly, possibly for a count of 7 or even 10 seconds. This is how it's gonna look like. I need you to step a little bit more on the side. So I'm trying to go into a handstand, trying to find my alignment, engage the core, and then look. I will lean forward, I will go slowly down, bring into the push-up that we did before, and I go down.
Okay.
So here it's all about understanding where you're going. You lean slightly forward, you go into negative handstand push-up, and then remember the move we do with bench. It teaches you how to lean. And now that you're already lean, remember the push-up that we just did? You're floating, and then just bring it back. Obviously in the beginning you will see that your body will drop down like a sausage, but that's all for progression. You jump up, full extend, lock the handstand all the way up, and now lean forward, and then slowly lean, and gently, and then come a little bit up. Okay?
Yeah.
It's very heavy. Remember, this is not yoga. I don't want you to point and you don't have to bend.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
So as a guy that's 96 kilos, what would you say for other guys that are bodybuilders out there? What would be like a key thing to work on, even though we're bigger, to keep this flow like you as your one unit, and you're smaller than I am.
Yeah.
But what would you recommend for somebody that's bigger than you?
He said I'm smaller because he never saw me without my t-shirt on. So what I want to say, when it comes to calisthenics, this is why I fell in love. And before, whoever know my story before, I was broken in terms of physically broken because I was a rollerblader for 20 years. I destroyed my joints. This is what I have this. My joint, my wrist is broken, my elbow is locked. I cannot go into more range. I have some bone arthritis they just found out a year ago. So there is different things that I have to first learn how to move and how to make it effortless. So what I mean by that, the weight will definitely play a huge role. When it comes to vertical moves for the big guys, this can actually be a little bit easier. When it comes to horizontal move, let's say that you need to go with the front lever, this can also be good, but you're pretty heavy, so your hips will fall down. It's proportional also of what you're training, how you're training. Most of the time in weightlifting, bodybuilding, you're more or less isolating the muscles, right? Here we talk about movements that are pretty much compound, and technically I just learned, like for example here can be just focusing on hollow body position, hollow body hold. So let's say that I'm here and I want to learn how to engage my core, learn how to squeeze, and learn how to control my body under pressure. So this will be, I'd say, the first thing, because you see when I go in the back, this is my back working, not my core.
I have pretty good core though.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have to learn how to engage my core and then play only with my shoulders.
Okay.
Did
So
I-
get the core down straight.
Did I answer?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. So, now that we have this, we're gonna try to put everything together. I'm going into the move to see if it's possible or not.
got
Actually,
this.
guys, these are the prototypes that we use, parallels. That is the first time for me ever doing even a handstand on them, not a 90 degree. They're really good. But, this you're sweating, right?
I think it's yours.
We're gonna put everything together. So from here, what I'm doing, jumping into handstand, trying to find my balance, leaning forward, coming down, stopping, and then coming back up. See, the only one thing, what was not good is that when I come all the way up, I rush too much and my legs just fully collapse. If I will keep my core pretty much engaged, I will stop. But here, you understand the point why it's important that I keep my body tense. Because here, I lean, I have shoulders. Shoulders are strong, but the hardest point is to be able to hold your whole body from the waistline. Then you press back up, now again shoulder, now it's for easy.
Okay.
But to do that, everything has to be tense and you can complete the move.
Okay, so basically I gotta go up, down, and up again.
Yes.
Woo!
So
All right,
imagine
guys.
that in order for us to control normally, we're using tempo that is seconds, because we know that we have initial phase and we want to hold for 2 seconds. Then this is what we control. Otherwise we jump and we don't have control. Once when I have control and then I go slowly down, let's say for 3-4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. I want to just stop for 1 second, and then I push 2, and then press 2, 3 again. Hold for 1 second.
Out the whole time.
Exactly.
Woo! Let's go.
You can do it, bro.
Everything I got, guys.
Jump, and then fix.
Oh, I messed it up already.
That was really good. No, that was really good. Jump, and very important, you see, I jump into a handstand. Even if the handstand is not good, I'm trying to first find my alignment and engage my core, because that will be crucial into holding a position through the whole movement. So don't worry, I'm there to support your feet. Now, put legs together, and they have to be together all the time. Now, only one thing, engage the core. Here, legs together all the time. And now, go into the movement. Lean forward, legs have to come with you. Left has to come with you, legs have to come with you. Legs have to come with you and go forward. Lean, 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 and stop. So,
I know you tried, but...
Woo. So, it's pretty seriously, this is very technical move. But the most important part of this, I know he has a huge strength when it comes to pressing up, even controlling the body. But there is only one important thing missing. 2. Let's say the core engagement, you never let your legs, they have to be tight all the time. Second thing,
like tight inside, like tight together?
Tight together, because imagine normally what we have, we're pressing the heels together and we point. When I press the heels, I squeeze the glutes. So in order for me to keep everything tense, I have to squeeze my glutes and squeeze the core. That's it. Once when I have that, that was the first thing. Second thing, if you lean forward, your legs have to lean forward, here. And then your legs have to come with you. But now you try to hold your legs there, you want to come forward, but you want to hold your legs back. Understand? So to make it more easy, let me do one more time. I'm jumping in the position, fixing, locking, engaging the core. Now look, leaning, legs come with me. Legs go down.
Okay.
But when I go down, legs go down with me.
Okay.
I have to shift my body and legs coming down. Imagine the movement that we did, there was a 90-degree negative, right? Legs have to go down with you. Push all the way, lock everything, exactly. And now lean forward and legs come down. Very good, legs come down.
Downward?
Yes, and then you have to...
Wait, one more, let me swing, get it.
I want you to go down. No, just jump down. Because what you forget is the 90-degree handstand push-up, you have to lean to the waistline. And then you have to press back up. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So, what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna the video is gonna be very long, nice. But just to make you understand, it's not about strain. It's a very technical, because there is a body awareness that you need to, now you go down, but you so much choose to go into handstand push-up, then you stop here. What I have to do, remember the first move? You go into pie push-up, you lean forward, you bring your chest. You shift the body, you press, you extend. This is the whole movement. What you forget, you go down here, but you forget that you have to lean forward. Okay?
Okay. Water break.
Water break. Before we do the water break, I'm gonna take one more time to demonstrate and just to show what can be an easier way. What I want you to do when you imagine that your eyes are following the movement. If you do the handstand push-up, your eyes are gonna be here. But imagine you wanna go all the way there. You don't have to look forward, it's gonna be pressure too much on the neck. But imagine that I'm here, jumping, locking, squeezing. Look, my hands are going with me, here. And then I press back. Okay, that was it, guys. So, I think today you come pretty close. Great job. So, it's not easy, first of all, to understand, not to understand, but to be able to really squeeze and engage the whole body. So what can help in the future if you work on a whole body hold, and then also working on a handstand on the wall, and negatives also with the band maybe. Okay, this is gonna be the next step. But the whole point is that you have the strength. You just understand the technique, and what was missing was just the understanding of leaning more forward. Coming to the waistline and pressing. Okay. I'm impressed by what you did. Great jobs.
Hey guys.
96 kilo. There is still way to learn. And yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for the challenge.
And it's possible. Okay, I did 2 push-ups, not perfect form, but
Very good.
I'll get it next time. Y'all stay tuned.